Hold on to your britches, buddy. We got to ride. Y'all have yourself a fine day.
John Prozac owns the Sturgeon River Ranch on the southwest border of the Prince Albert National Park. He takes his guests on horseback rides through the park. All that time in the woods means he spends a lot of time with wildlife.
To the old town road.
He sees bison, deer, and wolves. But the bears are his favorite.
I love bears. They're very inquisitive, intriguing animal. And they do get to know, a person. And so a lot of the bears that I have videos of my close encounters know me personally, have known me for probably their whole lives, for the most part.
Howdy, friend.
I do these Howdy Friends videos where I do hashtag Howdy Friends, and it's basically whatever comes to mind at the time.
We're all staying hydrated. Make sure.
We've gone over political debates with the bears, and I've sang Garth Brooks songs to them, and we've done ticket giveaways, and we've done all kinds of yeah, people probably think I'm crazy, been out here in the woods too long with the bears.
PA National Park is a hotbed for wildlife sightings, but not everyone who horseback rides from Sturgeon River Ranch feels as comfortable as Prozac.
Typically when I have a guest that is afraid of bears, I'll show them some of my bear videos with me being really close to the bears. And we did have a lady last year with her family up in the wagon, and we were doing a wagon ride on the West Side Trail, and a mom and her cubs crossed the trail right in front of us, and then the cubs went right up the tree right beside us, and the lady would have been terrified. She admitted, she's like, I'm so glad that you showed me those videos of you with bears, because I would have been absolutely freaking out. And she still was. She was shaking. But she actually, she got the nerve together to get her camera out and take a picture of the cubs right in the tree as we were passing.
Just north of Sturgeon River Ranch on the west side of the park lies Ness Creek and its festival grounds. The Ness Creek Music Festival was created by tree planters in 1990.
We got talking about the idea of a music festival, and we thought, geez, wouldn't it be fun to have one? Didn't have a clue. Honestly, we didn't have a clue what we were doing, but we thought, we'll do this. So Gord said, this was November of 1990, he said, I have a place I want to show you that might be okay for a music festival. So he brought me out here in his little Toyota 4x4, and it was early November. There wasn't a lot of snow, so we were able to drive in, and he said, what do you think of this space? And it was basically a pasture. There was no infrastructure. It was just a wide open, beautiful space in the Boreal forest overlooking the Ness Creek site, or the Ness Creek itself, and it was gorgeous.
In the early days, it was a modest little music utopia. These days, the site is home to a multitude of festivals from blues to jazz, and of course, the original Ness Creek Music Festival. It's just a little busier now.
The music is an important part of the festival, but it's what brings people together. And for me, it's just the memories of every year of seeing people and watching kids grow up. Like, people were having babies at that time. But now I've seen these kids grow up into adults, and they're bringing their kids here for the festival and for the other events.
If you do end up at one of Ness Creek's festivals, it's likely that John Prozac of Sturgeon River Ranch isn't far away,
Gonna take my bear
singing to the bears.
town road.
Laura Sharpaletti, CBC News, Prince Albert National Park.
No more. Gonna take my bear to the old town road. We're gonna ride till we can no more. Hold on.